I think that the concept of the Northern Powerhouse is incredibly important because it's really only when we work together, Liverpool, Leeds, Manchester, Hull, Newcastle, all the great northern cities, Preston, we've all got to work together, and then we can actually start to make a dent on the vested interests that are in London. Why is it that £2,000 per person is spent on infrastructure in London and £70 per person out of London? It's absolutely absurd. No wonder we have an imbalanced economy. What do they expect?
Do you foresee any real change in this system, in this very slanted take on the media world in a short-term solution, or is this something that's going to have to continue to develop over the next decade or so?
I think we have to be clever about the change we want. To my mind, it's three things. We want more money spent outside London, we want more commissioners outside London, and we want the out-of-London criteria tightened so that if a programme is being made outside London, you can't employ 50% of people in London. And what they're doing at the moment is most of those 50% are the senior people, and then they're using another little chink that's been kind of, written in by London people running super indies. They're allowed to kind of spend 25% of the budget in London. They spend that on the edit. They get the senior people, they come out of London to shoot, they go back to London to edit. It totally tramples the spirit of the out-of-London criteria. It means jobs aren't created. It means people like yourself, who I employ and I bring in on work experience in my business and have done for 10 years, you don't get a chance because there aren't enough businesses like mine. And if it's a public service broadcaster, they should be creating and supporting business outside London, which means that people like yourself get jobs.